And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It is a thrill to be here for what should be an exciting opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first game jitters?
It's hard not to, Kevin. I mean, the feeling in this place is just electric. I'm not sure who's more amped up for this one, the players, the fans, or us here at the table. And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Stevenson passes. Granger. West setting the pick for Granger. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And here's Anthony for three. Chandler kicks to Felton. Anthony against Granger. Anthony left side. Over Granger. The shot by Anthony, no good. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Stevenson finds West. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
At the defensive end, Stoudemire has all the tools to shut you down and turn your water off.
Fires it up. And it's Smith missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Hibbert. Kicks it out to Granger. Connects from three-point range.
And that's a classic play in the modern NBA. You think it's going inside, but it's still all about finding the three.
And it's Stoudemire at the elbow. Good. And a nice assist from Felton.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike D'Antoni and talked about how you take on a phenomenal two-way guy like Paul George. Coach said George is going to be a factor tonight, no question. But with traps and double teams and good rotations, I think we can at least limit that impact. Hopeful words from a coach who has his hands full dealing with George. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here is Stevenson after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. Stevenson passes to West. Back to Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And George kicks to Stevenson. Over Felton. The Knicks pull it in. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Now here's West. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
Fades away. The shot by Anthony, no good.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Stoudemire against West. Granger outside. From deep, Stevenson. And Stoudemire pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Stoudemire. Over George. New York, no good that time either. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Indiana. To end the drought, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Chandler seeking out his offense is a pleasant sight, especially when he's able to post up deep.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. The Pacers making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Felton. Some last season stats for him. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And one of the better steal guys in the league. Last year, he got his hands on the ball constantly. You must know where he is on the court at all times. Now, here's Stevenson. Pass to Hibbert. Over Chandler. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Anthony. Over Granger. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Felton. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
Pass to Granger. Now here's Hansbrough. Wants to get it to Stevenson and does. Outside, George. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Yeah, like a huge, hungry grizzly bear. Hibbert feasting at the rim.
Anthony, the pass to Stoudemire. Misses the baby hook.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Granger with the ball. Pass to Hibbert. And it goes down 2 points.
Solid move that time by Hibbert. This is the area where he's most comfortable.
And the dunk by Chandler.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Pacers trail by 3. Stevenson with it. Now Felton defending. Stevenson kicks to Granger. Here's Hibbert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hibbert's got 6. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Stoudemire. Pacers with the rebound. Granger outside. Pass to Hansbrough. Hibbert with a screen on Stoudemire. Hansbrough, the pass to Hibbert. Chandler scanning the floor. Here's Anthony, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called, the Pacers. So New York ends up going with the new group. Indiana also making some changes. Kelly's checked in, and Monroe's subbed in for Danny Granger. Pacers trail by 3. Outside, George. Hansbrough setting the pick for George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
He is one of the most athletic players we have, and Paul George, an absolute beast around the goal.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Wallace. Fades and shoots. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Monroe outside. Indiana moving it around. Hansbrough finds Hill. Now George. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Monroe, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Kidd dishes to Brewer. Inside, Martin, and it's blocked. Here's George, and again it's Indiana.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
Pass to Martin. Here is Nova. And here is Brewer. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Brewer. And here is Kidd. He's guarded by Hill. Lets a floater go. Kidd, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Hansbrough. Now here's George. Stolen by Martin. Floats one, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2. And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
It's George on the wing. No good on the 3. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Novak. Now Kidd. Over George. Kidd, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Martin. Here's Kidd. Three-pointer on the way. Paul George grabs the miss. The kick out to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kidd passes to Martin. Hill against Kidd. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Hill. George passes to Kelly. Monroe looking around. It's Hill on the wing. On the wing, George. Taken away by Kidd. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Wallace. Here's the break. Here's Kelly. And here's Hill for three, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers out in front, ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Indiana. Chandler with the screen on Hill. J.R. Smith on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 6 assists here tonight. Indiana leading. Hibbert with the screen on Felton. Hill passes to Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Anthony over Granger, and Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 points.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Chandler with the steal. Outside Felton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Martin. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Hill. Chandler with the block.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for the Knicks. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie.
I got yours.
5 on the clock. It's stolen by Anthony. Outside, Felton. Smith dishes to Chandler. Here's Stoudemire. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hill inside. Chandler on him. The offensive rebound. Here's Hibbert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Knicks trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stoudemire finds Anthony. They grab their own miss. It's stolen by Hill. On the wing, George. Covered by Smith. George passes to Hill. Back to George. Three-pointer. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Felton. And here is Anthony. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hibbert dishes to Hill. Back to Hibbert. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hibbert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
You got to keep Chandler off the boards or else he will make you pay like this.
Timeout called the Pacers. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Knicks 4th.
collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Pass to Hibbert. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here is Hill. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anthony. Out to Chandler. New York moving it around. And it's Smith missing. Indiana leading by 4. Now here's Granger. Here's Hibbert, guarded by Stoudemire. The jump hook. That one wide left. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Puts one up from 19. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Felton. Felton has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stevenson passes to Hibbert. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by New York.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Back to Stoudemire. Dinwiddie with the steal. Pass to Hill. And Chandler sends it back.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection. He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
The Pacers with the lead. Now here's Granger, covered by Anthony. Here's Hibbert. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Pass to Chandler. Anthony against Granger. Anthony kicks to Felton. Over Stevenson. Nice shot by Felton. Felton has got his first points in this one.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Camby's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Hansbrough's checked in. Here's Stevenson. To the wing on the left. Now here's Hansbrough. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Indiana again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Hansbrough. Granger against Camby. Here's Dinwiddie. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
And it's Felton with the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. From 6 away, tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pacers are gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Hansbrough. On the wing, Hill. From deep. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. Outside, Felton. Now Stoudemire. Dinwiddie covering. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And slam dunk by Camby.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Hansbrough. Hasn't made one yet. Granger with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Smith. New York moving it around. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Granger. Pacers leading by 3. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And stolen by Felton. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
Relentless on the boards. Amari is the first guy you've got to box out.
Pass to Hansbrough. On the wing, Stevenson. Now Hansbrough. Granger kicks to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. For 3. Hill. It's hauled in by Felton. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land. Oh, that was terrific!
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
It's Hill on the wing, covered by Smith. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Felton the pass to Stoudemire. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Dinwiddie finds Hansbrough. Hill, a screen on Stoudemire. Pass to Hill. Over Smith. Again missing Hill. The Knicks with the lead. It's stolen by Hill. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And Hill has it in the corner. A 3-ball. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony on the wing. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Felton has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Hansbrough. Stevenson, a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Hansbrough. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Granger against Anthony. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Smith with it. And the 3-ball is good. And it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to George from the arc. Chandler with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Back to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Anthony. Over Granger. Anthony's shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Stevenson. Back to Hibbert. The three from George. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chandler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Stevenson. Left side, George. George double teamed. West outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hibbert with the screen. From deep, George. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Puts it up from 15. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 10 points for Amari Stoudemire.
One of Stoudemire's favorite shots because he's a knockdown threat from the mid-range.
West down low. Headed by Stoudemire. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Pacers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for David West.
Nobody is going to outwork David West. He plays the game hard and smart and tough. A double-double threat every night.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. New York leading by 6. Outside, Felton. Pass to Smith. Over George. Pacers with the rebound. West has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Granger. Stevenson outside. And here's Hibbert. He's guarded by Chandler. With the fadeaway. Indiana again missing.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. No good with the wing jumper. George looking over the floor. The 15-footer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hibbert's got 18 points in the game.
You know, not something we get to see very often. Hibbert lighting up the scoreboard.
Here's Anthony. And Granger with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's George missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The 3 from Anthony. And Chandler throws it down.
When Chandler gets the ball near the hole, he knows what to do with it.
Timeout called the Pacers. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kenyon Martin has checked in for Stoudemire. Steve Novak comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Smith. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Raymond Felton. The Pacers also changing it up. Kelly's checked in, and Monroe's subbed in for Danny Granger. Kidd against Stevenson. Pass to Hibbert. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Brewer kicks to Kidd. To the paint, here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hack there and attacking the rim.
Outside, George knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 10 points.
And that's his 2nd triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Outside for Martin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Down low, here's Kelly, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Monroe, the pass to Hibbert. There's the double team with Martin. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
For New York, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Good against Stevenson. Outside Kidd. Pass to Novak. Here's Martin. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana trailing here. Monroe finds Stevenson. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside, George. Stevenson outside for the lead. No good on the shot.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Outside, Kidd. They can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Monroe. Outside, George. On the wing, Stevenson. Monroe outside. It's stolen by Martin. Goes up and finished off by Martin.
And how about the focus from Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
Now Monroe. Stevenson outside. Clock at 6 for the tie, and Chandler sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. And some changes here for the Pacers. Hansbrough comes in for Roy Hibbert, and George Hills subbed in for Stevenson. Clock at 2. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kelly. Hansbrough inside. He's against Martin.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Hill kicks to George. On the wing, Hill. Back to George. Here's Hansbrough. Knicks with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Martin. And the shot goes in. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
Pass to Kelly. Back to Monroe. Outside, George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Hansbrough. Here's Hill. Monroe outside. It's back to Hill. And Hill throws it down.
And for a combo guard, Hill has great speed getting to the rim. His dunking abilities almost off the charts.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Hammers the alley-oop through. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Kelly dishes to Hill. Monroe, the pass to Hansbrough. Right side, Martin takes the 3. It's rebounded by Kelly. And Indiana shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. And the basket by Hill.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Chandler with the screen on Monroe. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here is Hill. Defense right on him. Chandler outside. George against Kidd. And it's sent back by George.
George is versatile defensively, can guard multiple positions, and that versatility allows him to block some shots, too.
Pass to Kelly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Chandler. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Felton with the ball for the New York Knicks. 3-point lead. Smith outside, inside. Novak inside. Granger covering, and that one's good by Novak.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Martin with the block.
He was not having it. Get that stuff out of here.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Hansbrough. Now here is Hill. It's George on the wing. On the wing, Granger. Indiana moving the ball around. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Smith, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And 12 points for J.R. Smith.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire.
Granger misses. New York leading by 5. Smith finds Felton. Martin with the screen for Felton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Stoudemire comes in for Kenyon Martin. And Anthony subbed in for Steve Novak. George with the bucket.
Yeah, that's important for George this season. He's got to show he can be an inside presence, not just a perimeter threat.
Anthony against Granger. Shoots from the high post. The Pacers pull it in. Stevenson outside. Granger outside. Back to Stevenson. They double him with Wallace. Outside, George to tie it up. Rebound by Wallace. The Knicks leading by 3. Felton the pass to Anthony. And they get it back. Out to Smith. Pass to Stoudemire. Here is Felton. Here's Anthony. Granger covering. Looking to get back on track here.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the rebound goes to Danny Granger. Granger's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Granger. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Stoudemire, and here's Anthony from the arc. Anthony missing again.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Puts one up from 19. Stevenson can't hit.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pacers trail by 5. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Felton. Launches a 3. They get it back. Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Anthony wanted to see that play finish the right way. Good job on the offensive glass.
Felton against Stevenson. Granger outside. Outside. George. Pass to Hansbrough. Now Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Dinwiddie. And the Knicks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Felton kicks to Wallace. Anthony against Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony missing again. Pacers trail by 5. Stevenson outside. Pass to Hansbrough. 3-pointer. Granger. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith outside. Now here's Stoudemire. Granger covering. Outside for Felton. Or the 3. Drops in the tray. Felton's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
It's like a 6th sense. Sometimes you know someone's out there with a look.
Stevenson dishes to Granger. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Lobs it up for Anthony. Paul George with the steal. Felton against Stevenson. Dinwiddie kicks to George. Stevenson, a screen on Anthony. Here's George. Indiana again missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Wallace. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Indiana moving it around. Stevenson finds Hibbert. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie for 3. Indiana again missing. New York leading by 8. Pass to Felton. 11 feet away, and it's Stoudemire missing. Pacers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now Hibbert. Over Chandler. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Looking for Anthony, and gets it there. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Stevenson passes to Hibbert. Trying to get something going. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Smith. There's the three. Here's Felton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw good from Felton. Both good from the line that time. Pacers trail by 8. Up top, Stevenson. He's covered by Felton. George fires, and the 3 misses. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter and stolen by Hibbert. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's George. Clock at 6. From 13 feet, it's in.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Stoudemire against Dinwiddie. Oh, my, what a play. And there's the dunk.
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
The Pacers call timeout. Eight-point game. There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Fires the 3, and it misses.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Dinwiddie with the steal. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
That's good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Oh, great touch off the pass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Knicks leading by 7. Felton taking his time here. Here's Anthony. Releases from 15. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Well, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Felton. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Anthony, jumper is off.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with it. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Launches it. Now George from deep. Rebounded by Anthony. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.